Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, Rajbhasha Pakhwada concludes with a great show at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Massive cleanliness drive and pledge-taking mark Swachhata Hi Seva campaign at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. And contract workers awarded under Instant Recognition Scheme at Hot Strip Mill 1 of SAIL RSP. Swachhata pledge taken across the plant in SAIL RSP to mark Swachhata Hi Seva campaign. Vendors meet organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. And first time RPL training on refractory brick layer lining held at SAIL RSP.
Natak Sandhya organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant to mark the ongoing Rajbhasha Pakhwada. Swachhata Run organized to mark Swachhata Hi Seva campaign in SAIL RSP. And SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant launches Project Samarth, a unique CSR initiative to coach peripheral youth and enhance employability. Workshop on digitalization solutions organized at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Contractors Awareness Program held at SAIL RSP. And Program on Electrical Safety and Indian Electrical Rules held at RSP.
Hot Strip Mill 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant registers record-breaking single-day HR coil rolling. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant imparts mushroom cultivation training to the villagers of Latikata block. And poetry recital session by employees organized to mark Rajbhasha Pakhwada celebration at SAIL RSP. Shops Mechanical Shop Collective of SAIL's Rourkela Steel Plant accrues substantial savings with in-house on-site machining for plate mill. "22 contract workers trained in safe conveyor belt operation at Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra of SAIL RSP." And students participating enthusiastically in the elocution competition held to mark Rajbhasha Pakhwada at SAIL RSP.
And now the news in detail. The fortnight-long Rajbhasha Pakhwada celebrations at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP concluded with a grand function held at HRD Center on 29 September 2023. Mr. Atanu Bhomik, Director-in-Charge RSP and Bokaro Steel Plant, presided over the function as chief guest. Dr. Chakradhar Pradhan, Associate Professor and HOD, Department of Hindi, Central University Odisha, Koraput, was the guest speaker. Present on the occasion were Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. P.K. Sahu, ED Projects, Dr. B.K. Hota, ED M&HS, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines, several Chief General Managers, senior officers, employees and prize winners. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Bhomik elaborated upon the Rajbhasha activities carried out in RSP, highlighted the importance of Rajbhasha and reiterated RSP's commitment towards its promotion. Drawing a simile between language with a special emphasis of Hindi and human emotions with water, fire and steel, the chief speaker underlined the lucidity and richness of vivid languages and values of humanity required to promote, protect and propagate Rajbhasha with an iron will. During the function, the Director-in-Charge released Ispat Darpan 2023, the e-Odia Hindi bilingual magazine. He also handed over the Rajbhasha Trophy 2023 to Business Excellence Department for its outstanding contribution in promoting Rajbhasha activities. Mr. Bhomik, Mr. Suryavanshi, Mr. Sahu, Dr. Hota, Mr. Verma and Mr. Pradhan also handed over the prizes of various competitions held earlier amongst the employees to mark the Rajbhasha Pakhwada. The poets who recited their poems in the Kavita Path in RSTV were also felicitated on the occasion. More than 100 employees were awarded on this occasion. Earlier, the program commenced with National Anthem, followed by lighting of ceremonial lamp by the dignitaries. Mrs. Archana Satpathy, GMPR and COC delivered the welcome address highlighting the Rajbhasha activities. Ms. Lolati Tapo, AGM PR Rajbhasha, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mr. Jaydev Majumdar, MTPR, coordinated the function with the support of PR Rajbhasha team. The Swachhata Hi Seva campaign at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP has been witnessing active participation of employees as well as residents of the steel township and students of different schools. Massive cleanliness drives were carried out at Civil Engineering Services, Coke Ovens, Raw Materials Handling Plant and Plate Mill on 29 September 2023. Employees along with senior officers and heads of the departments cleaned the adjoining areas of the departments and took Swachhata Hi Seva pledge. The students of RSP run Ispat Vidya Mandir, Sector 19, took out a rally holding banners and placards to create public awareness on Swachhata to mark the observance of Swachhata Hi Seva. The teachers of the school, led by Mr. K. Nayak, Principal, coordinated the event. It is noteworthy that RSP is holding an array of activities from massive cleaning drive to holding various competitions and events to create awareness on cleanliness to mark Swachhata Hi Seva campaign. A special award program under Instant Recognition Scheme was organized at the HSM1 Conference Hall of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 29 September 2023. Mr. Subrat Kumar, CGM, HSM1, CRM, SSM, PP and RS presided over the function and presented the awards to 12 contract workers of different contractor firms engaged in Hot Strip Mill 1. Present on the occasion were Mr. K. Samajdar, GM in charge, HOD, Mr. S. Mehrotra, GM PLCLC, HSM1 and other senior officers of HSM1, employees, concerned contractor and representatives of the respective agency. Addressing to the gathering, Mr. Subrat Kumar appreciated the potential of contractual employees and focused on safety. Mr. Samajdar appreciated the dedication, hard work and sincerity of the 12 contractual workers for improvement in maintenance and dispatch performance of HSM1. He also reiterated that the awardees are inspiration for the rest of the workers. Mr. Mehrotra, GM, PLCLC spoke regarding the various welfare initiatives of RSP for the contractual workers. Mr. Ajay Pujari, AGM Operations, coordinated the event, while Mr. K. Saurabh Shaw, AGM Operations, proposed a vote of thanks. Hundreds of employees, including senior officers, took part in the Swachhata Hi Seva pledge taking ceremonies organized in different units of the plant and township of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 28 September. Mr. Ratanu Bhomik, Director in charge, Rourkela Steel Plant and Bokaro Steel Plant, led the campaign in administrative building of the plant. Present on the occasion were Mr. P. K. Satpathy, EDP and A, Mr. A. K. Behuria, EDF and A, and other senior officers and employees working in administrative block. The Swachhata pledge was administered in Odia by Mr. S.K. Nayak, CGM F&A, in Hindi by Mr. Birendra Kullu, CGM P&A, and in English by Mr. K.K. Sengupta, CGM C&IT. The employees engaged in the non-works area comprising personal and administration, materials management, finance, DIC secretariat, public relations, vigilance and internal audit took part in it. Banners were also displayed on the occasion. Pledge-taking function was also organized at ED Works office premises where Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, presided over the ceremony. Mr. K.P. Nayak, GM Mechanical, Ms. Sunita Singh, CGM PPC, and Mr. S. Pal Chaudhary, CGM AI and Instrumentation, administered the Odia, Hindi and English pledge respectively. Similar pledge was taken by employees including executives across the plant and township where the respective HODs took the lead. In addition to the pledge-taking ceremony, various competitions were organized among students of Ispat Vidya Mandir Sector 19 and Ispat English Medium School Sector 20, the RSP-run schools where large number of students took part. More than 30 vendors along with major office bearers of Rourkela Chamber of Commerce and Industry RCCI, Odisha Assembly of Small and Medium Enterprises OASME, Odisha Young Entrepreneurs Association OYEA and District Small Scale Industries Association DSSIA joined the vendors meet organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP at EDMM Conference Hall on 26 September 2023. Mr. Somnath Tripathi, EDMM RSP, presided over the meeting. Present on the occasion were Mr. K.S. Virdi, GM in charge purchase, Mr. S.C. Mohanty, GM in charge marketing, Mr. N.R. Rai Chaudhary, GM in charge stores and inspection, and other senior officers of RSP. Welcoming the esteemed vendors, Mr. Somnath Tripathi said, RSP takes pride in nurturing and taking forward the symbiotic relationship with its vendors. He also thanked the vendors for their association in the growth of SAIL RSP. The objective of the meeting was to understand the problems faced by the local vendors in doing day-to-day business with RSP and to inform the stakeholders regarding Anti-Bribery Management System ABMS as per ISO 37001-2016. During the interaction, RSP informed vendors about operationalization of RSRM tendering platform. Vendors were also requested to suggest items which can be reserved for local MSEs. Vendors put forth their views regarding different issues like rationalization of tenders' technical specifications and eligibility criteria, support to local vendors on GEM, direct supply of material to local vendors, holding of auctions on fixed days, expediting refunds, etc. The senior officers of SAIL RSP discussed the issues in threadbare and assured them to take time-bound measures on the raised issues as far as feasible. Earlier, Mr. Somit Kumar, GM Vigilance, briefed vendors about Anti-Bribery Management System ABMS being adopted by RSP, and Mr. Abani Kumar Biswal, AGM Vigilance, made presentations on the subject. The program was organized under the guidance of Mr. Ajay Shukla, GM MM Purchase, and coordinated by Mr. Asim Apurv, DGM MM Purchase. 35 contract workers engaged in different areas of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, were covered under recognition of prior learning RPL training held in HRD Center on refractory bricklayer lining. Ms. Rashri Banerjee, CGM HRD, Mr. H. Pati, GM HRD, and Muhammad Anis, GM Refractory, were present in the inaugural session on 27 September. The technical sessions focused on delivering competency-based instructor-led training sessions, professional development and upskilling activities, assessment of competence as per Indian vocational skills and principles of professional practice in the workplace, health and safety practice applicable in workplace. Job-related knowledge was provided on refractory bricklayer lining with special emphasis on quality maintenance and safety. The objective of the program was to make the participants safety conscious and to equip them to identify hazards, to avoid accidents, and get them acquainted with standard operating practices and work norms. The sessions were conducted by experts from Indian Iron and Steel Sector Skill Council. At the outset, Mr. H. N. Pati, GM HRD, welcomed the gathering. Mr. Alok Ranjan Behra, Junior Officer, HRD, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mr. L. Marandi, Senior Manager, HRD, coordinated the session. This was the 11th in series of RPL training. Till now, in this stream, 355 contract workers have been trained. The themes covered are conveyor belt, hydraulics and pneumatics, electrical, overhead crane maintenance, welding and refractory bricklayer lining. Notably, the HRD Center of RSP has undertaken a project of training candidates in line with the guidelines laid down by IISSSC under the Skill India mission as envisioned by Honorable Prime Minister of India to strengthen the skill base of the country.
A hilarious Hindi play and a thought-provoking Odia play were staged by the employees of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP at Civic Center on 26 September 2023 to mark the ongoing Rajbhasa Pakhwada celebrations. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in Charge, Rourkela Steel Plant and Bokaro Steel Plant, was the chief guest of the function and inaugurated the program by lighting the ceremonial lamp. Ms. Seema Deb Bhaumik, President, Deepika Mahila Sangati, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. P.K. Satpati, ED P&A, Dr. B.K. Hota, ED M&HS, Mr. A.K. Behuria, ED F&A, Mrs. Harshala Suryavanshi, Mrs. Hiranmay Satpati and Mrs. Namrata Verma, all Vice Presidents of DMS, joined in the sacred ceremony. The program was attended by many senior officers of the plant, theatre lovers and family members of the artists. The first drama that was staged on the occasion was Badi Mushkil Hai, a Hindi comedy based on love life depicting duplicity involved to impress and gain one's confidence and favor. The play was directed by Mr. Paresh Ranjan Mahanto, SOST Oxygen Plant, and written by Mr. Saroj Kabi, Operator, Transport. The Odia drama Hasta Rekha brought to forefront the people's belief system and perceptions regarding palmistry. The play was directed by Mr. Prafulla Chandra Sethi, MOMT, CP2, and written by Prabhakar Patra, MOMT, SMS2. Both the plays excelled in terms of storyline, histrionics, dialogues and direction and kept the audience glued to their seats till the end. At the end, the dignitaries presented mementos to the artist as a token of appreciation for the stunning performance. Mr. Joydev Majumdar, MTPR, anchored the program while Mr. Sashank Patnaik, Assistant Manager PR, coordinated the felicitation ceremony. The program was coordinated by Public Relation Rajbhasa Unit under the guidance and supervision of Mrs. Archana Satpati, GM PR and COSC, and Ms. Lolati Topo, AGM PR Rajbhasha. The artists of the Hindi drama were Mr. Ramesh Chandra Sethi, MOMT SPP, Mr. Deepak Kumar De, Operator Co-Coven, Mr. Gajendra Nath Momo, Master Operator FMM, Mr. Kirot Kumar Baditya, Master Operator Transport, Mr. Sabyasachi Das, Office Assistant Personnel, General Administration, Mr. Subhash Basu, Master Technician HSM2, Mr. Vishnu Priya Patnaik OCT RNC Lab, Mr. Suryakant Sahu Lab Technician RNC Lab, Ms. Joshna Rani Sahu, Ms. Mamatanjali Das, Mr. Satya Kumar and Mr. Fahim Khan. The artists of the Odia drama were Mr. Jayanta Kumar Mahapatra, Junior Controller Transport, Mr. Tripati Narayan Mishra, Assistant Manager PD, Mr. Lakshmi Narayan Tripathi, Senior Technician Crane Maintenance, Mr. Sushant Kumar Mohanty MOMT SMS2, Mr. Sagar Munda MOMT SMS2, Mr. Amya Kumar Sahu OCT Plate Mill, Mr. Ashok Kumar Raut Senior Technician PM, Mr. Sushanta Kumar Dalai SOSTS CP2, Mr. Shrikanta Mahapatra Senior Technician Crane Maintenance, Mr. Ramachandra Gowda SOST Roll Shop, Mr. GC Parida Assistant Roller Plate Mill, Ms. Sushama Rani Sahu and Mr. Suprabha Sahu. A Swachhata run was organized at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant to mark the ongoing Swachhata Hi Seva campaign. Mr. P.K. Swai, CGM, TA and CSR flagged off the run at Biju Patnaik Hockey Stadium on 27 September 2023. Present on the occasion were Mr. R.K. Verma, GM, PHSW and Airport and other officials of the sports department. Around 100 students from different schools of Rourkela and peripheral areas participated in the Solidarity Run. On the occasion, Swachhata Pledge was administered to all. The program was coordinated by Mr. Raghunandan Padhi, Assistant Manager Sports. In a visionary initiative aimed at enhancing the employability of underprivileged youths residing in the direct impact zones of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP launched Project Samarth at Civic Center on 27 September 2023 as a part of its CSR initiatives. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in charge RSP with the additional charge of Bokaro Steel Plant, flagged off the bus carrying 57 underprivileged students of Rourkela and nearby areas to KIIT, ITI, KIIT University, Bhubaneswar for a special coaching course. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED, P&A, Mr. P.K. Swai, CGM, TA and CSR and other senior officials of RSP were also present on the occasion. Speaking about the initiative, Mr. Atanu Bhaumik said this is a unique initiative aimed at training those students who acquire technical education but are not able to get jobs of their choice. Through this program, we intend to provide a platform for the youths to learn how to showcase their talents and secure meaningful employment and contribute positively to the society. In his address, Mr. P.K. Satpathy exhorted the students to use this opportunity and work on their knowledge, skills, competitive formats and presentation abilities for having a better and brighter future. The director in charge also flagged off the bus carrying 57 youngsters headed for the KIIT University Bhubaneswar. The group of students included 30 ITI degree holders and 27 diploma holders in diverse fields like fitter, electrician, machinist, civil, mechanical and electrical, residing in Rourkela as well as peripheral areas including model steel villages and resettlement colonies. Designed to empower these ITI and diploma degree holders, the program will run for duration of 6 months followed by a comprehensive 1-year hand-holding period. The primary objective of the program is to equip candidates with the skills and knowledge necessary to excel in various recruitment tests conducted by state, central governments and public sector undertakings. The Project Samarth program is being undertaken at a total cost of Rs 57.64 lakhs, demonstrating RSP's commitment to the cause of empowering underprivileged youth. The launch of this program is a significant step towards fostering economic growth, inclusivity and skill development within the Rourkela Steel Plant's impact zones. RSP is committed to nurturing a skilled and empowered workforce that can shape a brighter future for themselves and their communities. Ms. Munmun Mitras, GM CSR and Mr. TB Topo, AGM CSR coordinated the event. A one-day workshop on digitalization solutions was held at HRDC of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP on 26 September 2023. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, graced the occasion as the chief guest and inaugurated the program. The program, conducted by Messrs. Siemens India, was attended by several chief general managers and HODs of various units from across the plant. The main objective of the program was to achieve the industry-based performance matrices for agility, quality, productivity, profitability, customer experience, environment and social responsibility through data insights. In his address, Mr. Suryavanshi emphasized upon the importance of digitalization, Industry 4.0 and forming up the learning and development policy in the wake of changing times and emerging technologies. He urged all to enhance their understanding of the digital ecosystem and catalyze leadership so as to leverage the development of information systems and digital innovations. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Nitin Nair, Head of Digital Industries from Messrs. Siemens India, highlighted the advantages of digitalization and skill development and emphasized on preparing to strengthen digitalization system in RSP and make it a world-class corporate producing green steel. A brief presentation was made on the overview of the digitalization solutions initiative by Mr. Abhishek Pandey, Head of Services, Eastern Region of Messrs. Siemens India. At the outset, Mr. R.K. Muduli, CGM HSM2, RSP, delivered the welcome address while Mr. K. Srinivas, GM HRD, proposed a vote of thanks. Mr. Ritesh Kumar Nayak, Manager Instrumentation, anchored the program. The proceedings began with rendition of National Anthem. In the technical sessions held later, topics pertaining to digital logistics, plant maintenance, industrial management systems, AI-based predictive maintenance and OT security were discussed. The different sessions were conducted by representatives of Messrs. Siemens India, that is Mr. Sushil Dubey, Mr. Parag Rathi, Mr. Akash Joshi, Mr. Abhishek Basu and Mr. Sumit Rana. An awareness session for contractors in association with ESIC was organized at the auditorium of Central Power Training Institute of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant on 25th September 2023. In all, 38 contractors or their representatives engaged in different departments attended the program. The sessions were based on various statutory requirements and their compliances, roles and responsibilities of contractors, updates related to Aadhaar seeding of insured persons, ESI portal, roles and responsibilities of employer while filing the online details of insured persons and other compliances pertaining to ESI. The purpose of the session was to strengthen the safety and security net of the contract workers through employee state insurance schemes, offering financial security and medical benefits to the contract employees and their families in the event of sickness, injury or death. The contractors showed a keen interest and participated enthusiastically in the interaction session, clearing doubts and seeking clarifications. The session on statutory requirements was conducted by Ms. S.M. Sindur, Senior Manager Personnel CLC RSP, and session on Aadhaar seeding in ESIC was taken by Ms. Janaki Sahu, Branch Manager ESI. The program was coordinated by Personnel CLC Collective. A 3-day program on electrical safety and Indian electrical rules was held at CPTI Rourkela Steel Plant on 21st September to 23rd September 2023. In all, 20 employees from Rourkela Steel Plant, Bokaro Steel Limited and Bhilai Steel Plant attended the program. The sessions focused on basics of Indian electricity rules and statutory inspection procedure of electrical equipment, shutdown procedure and safety rules pertaining to maintenance of electrical equipments and their safety, use of safety appliances and application of safety symbols, etc. were also demonstrated. Behavioral safety in electrical operation and maintenance systems and various firefighting practices in electrical installations were also covered. Safe operation and maintenance of various key equipment was discussed at length. Topics on static electricity, arc, flash hazards and remedial measures and overall electrical safety was explained through audio-visual presentation. For better internalization, case studies on electrical accidents with specific reference to recent incidents were some of the exercises given to the participants. The sessions were conducted by in-house faculty from different departments. The program was coordinated by Mr. P.K. Raut, AGM, CPTI, and Mr. S.K. Naik, Senior Instructor, CPTI.
The state-of-the-art hot strip mill 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has registered its record single-day hot roll coil production on 23rd September 2023. The mill rolled 9,202 tons of slabs and produced HR coils weighing 8,951 tons, which are its best performance since inception. The previous best single-day rolling of 9,184 tons of slab and produced HR coils weighing 8,880 tons was achieved on 23rd August 2023. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, visited HSM2 on 25th September 2023 to congratulate the collective for the remarkable performance. During his visit, he presented bouquet and sweets packets to the employees as a gesture of appreciation. Commending the performance of the HSM2 and all the associated departments, the ED Works emphasized upon sustaining the momentum and expressed optimism that the impressive performance would set a standard for excellence across the plant's other units. He exhorted the collective to set the next target to produce more than 9,000 tons of HR coils for 3 consecutive days. The ED Works also emphasized the need to optimize operations at the sheet shearing line of HSM2. Mr. R.K. Muduli, CGM HSM2, thanked the top management for its continuous guidance and expressed gratitude to the associated departments for all their support, which helped the unit to excel. The employees assured the top management of their commitment to give the best for taking the plant to greater heights. Several chief general managers, other senior officers and a large number of employees were present on the occasion. Mr. Manoranjan Kumar, DGM HSM2, coordinated the program. It is noteworthy that HSM2 is powered by state-of-the-art technology and is operated by an exceptionally dedicated team of engineers and highly skilled technicians. Earlier this month, the mill achieved a remarkable milestone by loading 141 wagons, setting a new single-day record. The 3 million tons per annum Avantgarde mill specializes in the production of world-class HR coils. Committed to cater to the niche market, the mill has recently successfully trial-rolled HSFQ 550 grade HR coil. CE certification audit of the mill has also been completed recently and the final certification is awaited, which will pave the way for the mill to access the European market. The CSR department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has been conducting a series of training sessions on mushroom cultivation for economic empowerment of the residents of peripheral villages of RSP. In the 2-day training program held at Institute of Periphery Development of RSP on 22nd and 23rd September 2023, 20 people from Badmarayan, Sanmarayan, Tansor and Vedda village of Latikata block were trained in Pual Chattu, that is paddy straw cultivation. The trainees were provided theoretical inputs, practical demonstration and hands-on training for mushroom cultivation. After the completion of training program, each trainee was given a bottle of mushroom seeds to cultivate at their respective places and motivate others for the same. All the trainees expressed their satisfaction at the end of the training. Mr. T. Vengra and Mr. B. Ekka, the master trainers from the CSR department, along with trained mushroom training instructor Ms. Kamla Topo of Suman SHG from Dalposh village, conducted the training sessions. Mr. Bibabashu Malik, GM Town Services, presided over the valedictory function and handed over the certificate of completion to the trainees. Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, gave the welcome address in which she highlighted the CSR activities. Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, proposed a formal vote of thanks. The function was coordinated by Mr. B. Ekka, Senior Field Assistant CSR. Self-written poem recitation program in Odia and Hindi were organized at Rourkela Steel Television Center, the captive studio of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, to mark the ongoing Rajbhasha fortnight celebrations. 12 employees selected out of the poem writing competition held earlier recited their poems on this occasion. Mrs. Angurbala Parida and Mrs. Sushmita Mohapatro, 2 renowned poetess of Odisha, hosted the Odia and Hindi poetry show respectively. The poets who presented their poems in Oriya were Ms. Kavita Bisoi, Manager, Refractory, Mr. Tripathi Narayan Mishra, Assistant Manager, Power Distribution, Mr. Sambhunath Patra, Junior Officer Personnel, Mr. Pratap Kumar Panda, Master Technician FMM, Mr. Pratap Rudra Tripathi, Master Technician Design, and Mr. Kedarnath Hui, MOMT SSM. The Hindi poets who recited their poems were Mr. Vinay Sharma, GM, MM, Mr. R. Kiran, GM, RNC Lab, Mr. Deepak Garg, Manager, WMD, Ms. Khushbu Mishra, Manager, RNC Lab, Mr. Shams Ghazali, Deputy Manager, SPP, and Ms. Pushpa Singh, Senior Executive Assistant, Medical. The poems brought to fore different hues of human emotions, imaginations, and inspirations. The poetry show was coordinated by Public Relations, Rajbhasha Vibhag, and assisted by the camera crew of RSTV. In a remarkable display of ingenuity and precision engineering, the Mechanical Shop Department Collective has successfully devised and executed an on-site machining solution, saving the company a staggering sum of approximately Rs 70 lakhs. The unprecedented initiative not only salvaged critical components but also bolstered the mill's equipment availability. Notably, the plate mill department faced a pressing issue with the universal spindle coupling, a vital component connecting rolls and motors, weighing a colossal 80 tons. Overtime wear and tear had caused the coupling keys to develop play, leading to slippage and disconcerting sounds during motor start and stoppage. Quotations from external agencies to rectify the issue through an in-situ machining were in the range of 45 lakhs, necessitating a creative solution. The challenging responsibility of on-site machining solution with available resources was entrusted to the employees of the shop's mechanical shop. Their journey began with meticulous planning, conceptualizing and developing a bespoke machining machine tailor-made for the task. This machine was designed to handle a key slot measuring 1.5 meters in length, 300 mm in width, and 150 mm in depth. The team took charge of configuring axis movements, control systems, and machining accuracy, ensuring the device met their demanding specifications. They sourced suitable tooling for the machining process, and within a very short span of 45 days, the entire machine, complete with a bottom floor plate for rapid development, was ready. The mechanical shop team flawlessly executed the machine's placement, ensuring all precautions were taken to guarantee precision during machining. The motor side coupling's key slot was meticulously machined around the clock, while the machining T-head coupling underwent the same treatment in the mechanical shop. A new key crafted to the required specifications was also developed. This pioneering on-site machining solution, a first for the mechanical shop, has not only saved the company substantial cost but also has created an invaluable asset for future machining endeavors. 22 contract workers engaged in different units of the plant like blast furnace, coke oven, sintering plants, and raw material handling plant took part in the skill enhancement training on safe conveyor belt operations at Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 16 September. Theoretically as well as practical inputs were provided to the participants towards mitigating unsafe practices at workplace. In addition to the theoretical inputs and hands-on training in the working model, the purpose was to develop a bank of skilled people in and around Rourkela with specialization in behavioral safety. The sessions were taken by Mr. S.N. Ojha, Regional Directorate of DTNBWE under Ministry of Labour and Employment, and Mr. R.K. Tiwari, Faculty. On completion of the training, certificates issued by Dattopant Thengdi, National Board for Workers, Education and Development, Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, were presented to the contract labourers. The program was coordinated by Mr. Vigyan Patra, Assistant Manager Personnel, CLC, Mr. Manoj Kumar Pradhan, Labour Inspector Personnel, CLC, Mr. Surat Kumar Lenka, Labour Inspector Personnel, CLC, Mr. Dhruvesh Kumar Behera, Labour Inspector Personnel Project, and Mr. Sweta Kumar Behera, Labour Inspector Personnel Project. Students of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant Run School, Ispat English Medium School, Sector 20 participated enthusiastically in the elocution competition held to mark the Rajbhasha Pakhwada celebrations. Dr. Mrs. Sushrita Das, Principal IEMS Sector 20, Ms. Loladi Topa, AGM, PR Rajbhasha, and Mr. MS Deep, Assistant Manager Education, were present on the occasion along with students, teachers and staff of the school. 54 students of class 3, 4 and 5 took part in the competition, expounding on different topics such as favorite sports, favorite book, favorite TV show, hobby, best friend, favorite animal, bird, favorite country or place to visit, favorite food, favorite subject, happiest memory, favorite toy, favorite song, aim in life, Independence Day, Chandrayaan, Mera Bharat Mahan, Swachh Bharat and many more. Ms. Nirmalaika and Ms. Amrita, both teachers of IEMS Sector 20, were the judges of the event. Mr. Mohit Panda, student of class 10, was the master of the ceremony. The winners will be awarded later in a function to be organized to mark the event. And with this, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.